Hello and welcome to the broadcast. Thank you for joining me once again today. Now, if you haven't as yet subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell so that you don't miss any of our upcoming broadcasts. Please also kindly share the broadcast with your loved ones so that they are also blessed with what we are sharing and learning together from this platform. Have you noticed lately that in our fast advancing world, there are so many voices that are speaking to us and working hard to influence our decisions and our actions? On any given day, there are thousands, if not gazillions, of voices trying to shape our decisions and our actions in every area of life. You think about the food you eat on a daily basis, you are being bombarded with information from different voices telling you, eat this, don't eat that, choose this, neglect that, come to dressing. Lots of voices speaking to us on a daily basis. Come to careers. Lots of advice on a daily basis coming our way, coming to relationships and family. There are lots of voices speaking to us how to be a good husband, how to be a good wife, how to be a good child, how to maintain good relationships. Several voices speaking to us on any given day. And every voice is seeking to influence your decisions and your actions. Now, in that sea of voices that are speaking to us today, it is very crucial that you begin to train yourself to live a purpose-guided life. Let me say it again. In the sea of voices that are speaking to us, it is very important that you be decided that the way I'm going to live my life is a purpose-driven or guided way of life. If you don't do it that way, there is a danger of being reactive to life. Every time something pops up or another voice speaks louder, something happens, you begin to be reactive in your life instead of being purpose-driven or purpose-guided. Everyone, left, right, and center, is fighting for our attention. Go on social media, all platforms. Everyone is fighting for our attention. Come to the private and public sectors. All these organizations, all these entities fighting for our attention. And it is important then that as much as everybody else wants my attention, I be guided and I be focused to living life for the purpose to which I was called for or born for. Now let's talk about this. We are talking about purpose. It is crucial that you get to understand the purpose or the mission to which you were born. Every living human being, whether they were born because of a proper plan or unplanned, as other parents could say, but in the eyes and in the mind of God, every living human being is here by divine appointment. And they have a purpose or a mission to accomplish by their living on this earth. And that purpose should be quickly investigated and understood. What is my purpose for living? Why am I here? What should I contribute to humanity? How should I live my life? If that purpose is not known, Dr. Miles Monroe of blessed memory, he used to say, where purpose is not known, abuse is inevitable. If you don't know your purpose, you can be used for any other thing by others. So it is very crucial that you investigate and you get to understand, why am I here? When you understand that, begin to live your life guided by that purpose. Every voice speaking to you and every other thing seeking your attention, you begin to filter it based on the purpose to which you are living. If we don't filter the voices that speak to us and the attention seekers coming our way using the filter or the sieve of purpose, we will find ourselves reacting to life every day and becoming everything in different times. In this moment, you are that one person. In that season, you are something else. In that moment, you have become something else. There is no consistency. Why? Because we are just reacting to voices and influences that are coming our way. Our lives are not being guided by purpose. So I'll repeat it again. From the onset, investigate your purpose. Why are you here? What should you contribute to humanity? To what purpose were you born? Every great person and every high achiever have come to a realization of the purpose to which they were born, or the contribution that they have to make to humanity. And after that realization, they threw themselves wholeheartedly towards that purpose, sieving and attracting voices that enhance the propagation of that purpose, and closing out every other voice that does not promote or help the living or the success of that purpose. So identify your purpose, know your assignment. Now, this is quite vast and broad, but let me try and break it down a little bit. Number one, as an individual by yourself, do you know what contribution you can make to humanity? Now, for some, this can be a calling on their life. For some, it's a desire or a passion to contribute in some way, be it a career or a profession. See, some people say, I just want to help people in medical conditions. They feel that, or their burden and their passion is in the health sector, be it being a nurse or a doctor or any medical personnel. For some, it is works of charity, supporting and taking care of the less privileged and the vulnerable. Understand, it may be a calling or just a passion or desire. Understand where you fit in. Begin to picture it. I am called for this, or I have a desire or a passion for this. That's your contribution to humanity. And once you have established that, begin to build it up. Work towards it. Look out for other people who are doing that already. And let those voices speak louder to you. You see, once you begin building your life in the light of purpose, you will see that you have more joy, more satisfaction, more contentment in your life. Many times we think that maybe contentment comes about or joy comes about by becoming more wealthier or amassing a greater levels of wealth, in as much as that is good. But true joy and true contentment or satisfaction in life comes about by fulfilling purpose that brings about greater joy. Fulfilling purpose. It gives you a smile. It gives you a reason to wake up every day, every morning, knowing that I'm living my life on purpose. So once you have established your calling or your passion, your desire, establish that. Secondly, we say, now listen to the voices that feed that purpose. Listen to the voices that feed that purpose. This helps you to stay focused. Cut out or minimize any other voice that tries to distract you or to remove you from this purpose. Stay focused. We said already that many voices are vouching for our attention. And whatever gets our attention gets our energy. Whatever gets our attention gets our resources. So when you are divided, your attention is divided, your energy is being spread all over, and it's easy to begin to feel exhausted and burnt out and wasted away. But when we concentrate our energy, efforts, resources towards a purpose, towards a task to which we are convinced that this is my calling, this is my passion, this is my desire, you will see that there is joy. You are refueled. Every time you see progress in that calling, you are refueled. Now, that's in the area of calling or passion. Now, what about in the other areas of our lives? Talk about your workplace, your marriage, your community involvement. It's also important to understand what's the purpose of you being in that marriage, in that family, in that community. There is also a purpose. So the first one, we talk about the grand one. You as an individual, your contribution to humanity as a whole. But now let's break it down to you in the space or in the environment you find yourself in. In that marriage, do you understand your purpose? What role are you fulfilling? What assignment are you doing? What position are you filling in that marriage? Focus on that and feed yourself with voices that promote and help you to become, be it a better husband or a better wife. As a child, understand what's my role in the family as a child. Now go to the community. If it is a church community, what's your purpose of being a part of a member of a church? If you are a church member or a church leader, do you understand the assignment on your shoulder? Do you understand what you have to be doing? Now, when you feed yourself in these specific areas, you open yourself to learning, to growth in the specific areas of your assignment, your purpose, your calling, or your passion, or your position. You will begin to realize that your life becomes more productive. Why? Because your energy is focused, your attention is focused, and you are not just spreading yourself across everything and not achieving anything. You are focusing on purpose. You are focusing on calling. You are focusing on mission. You are focusing on passion and desire. When you do that, you become more productive and you become more satisfied. Now, when you become productive, you see the results of your efforts. Definitely, there is a joy, there is a return, there is a contentment and a satisfaction that comes your way also. So the encouragement today in this discussion is live a purpose-guided life. Understand your purpose, understand your calling, understand your office, understand your passion, and let your life be guided by that. Especially, I'll repeat, especially in this day and age, many voices vouching for your attention, many voices demanding you to become something else, to become or to live your life in a certain way. Be decided that I will live my life on purpose. I have searched and understood the purpose for my existence as an individual and contributing to the greater humanity. And I have come to understand the purpose of my blessing in this marriage and in this family and in this community. I'll feed that and pursue that purpose. When you live a purpose-guided life, your life will, number one, be more productive, and number two, more satisfying or more rewarding. God bless you so much. Let me know in the comment section, what's your purpose? And how has knowing your purpose helped you live your life? Don't forget to share the broadcast with your loved ones so that they are also encouraged and inspired to live a purpose-driven life. Till we meet in the next broadcast, God bless you.